up guys, it's BK. So today's video we are working on something new. Not really because it's old school, but we're gonna be checking out this B16A2. So it's from an EM1, as you guys know. It's a matching engine, block, and transmission. So that's a plus. Transmission, we don't know how it is. Maury just walked in and he sees me. I'm here just chilling on the couch. So back to the video. So we're doing a resto mode. Hopefully it's less than $1,000 to get this back and running. So just considering the engine itself, I've spent about $650 on what I'm gonna show you in the box. Hopefully tonight we can take off the head, see how it looks, or just a simple head gasket, so we'll see. I probably spent about an hour or so looking up all these part numbers, doing research. I feel like a 15-year-old with my dream engine back in the day in high school. B-Series, I know, I mean, to me it's probably one of the best engines, coolest engines, and super cheap. I mean, maybe not anymore, but back in the day it was pretty reasonable at the time. Now it's more of a for the high class or enthusiasts. So check out the box, see what we have. Shout out to Kaizen. So I made sure to get the intake and exhaust gaskets. I think that's pretty obvious. Here's the part number for that. Next thing, here's the other gasket for those curious of the part number. So it's kind of cool that you can still get all these parts from Honda. I didn't realize you still could, but I guess you can. This is pretty much the reason why we did it. But yeah, so here's the part number for that. And I think, could be mistaken, but if you guys need Honda parts, feel free to message us. We can order those for you. I think another thing that people sleep on, but since we already have the motor off, we're planning to take off the head. Might as well, we decided to go with full-on Honda OEM timing belt. Next thing on the list, I don't recall what this is for. This is actually the valve cover gasket. This may be, looking at this, I cannot tell. You guys are probably looking at the part number, so you guys already know, but I'm thinking, really not sure, maybe the oil pan. Another item that people sleep on, but with the engine off, I think this is such an easy thing to do with the engine off and everything, right? But the water pump itself, good old Honda. Next thing is we actually got a release bearing. No, this is actually the tensioner. Just like the belt itself, I think it's an insurance policy, but tensioner always is nice to have. Another thing we can source here at the shop. We were gonna do OEM head studs, but with the fact that the OEM head studs and the ARP are pretty much the same price, and you know, a lot of people might leave a comment, but you know, ARP, I think it's a little bit more stronger if I ever did want to go turbo setup. Am I ever gonna go turbo setup? Probably not, but just in case. And then we got some valves here, which I believe may be for a different vehicle. We have some more gaskets here. I believe this is for the VTEC solenoid. Probably not. Gasket for the throttle body, right? And then the last one here, I believe this is for the rear main seal, right? Yeah. Yeah, so it seems like it's not a lot, but it's a lot. And by the time you guys watch this video, these items might be for sale, but we have a K-series intake manifold for sale, intercooler for 1.5, some planted seat mounts, and then for you Type R guys, we do have a used Mishimoto oil cooler for sale. And then for Tenji guys in general, we do have carbon fiber. I don't mean to mark it wrong, but these are actually fiberglass with carbon fiber overlay caps for the engine bay. So here is the engine. Looking pretty sad, pretty dirty, bunch of oil. You guys seen, I do have a valve cover at my house. Debating if I should take it off the wall, or maybe we could just paint this one wrinkle red. Hopefully the starter still works, because Liz was just teaching me about this, but he has a, so we're probably gonna clean a lot of this stuff in the engine bay. Oh, it even has a light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably all the bunch of little bits in here and there. Take off all the grime as much as we can. Probably the block in the head, repaint it silver. Just kind of give it the OEM look. This, we might be able to just clean it off in general. And obviously we got everything else here. So, I mean, oh, and it looks like it has aftermarket camshafts or just the gears.
Oh yeah, that's the AM gear.
Yeah, it has the AM gears. Try and see if there's anything else aftermarket, but it doesn't look like it.
This is why I was telling you we should just replace the harness.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like this everywhere. Like these harnesses are so old already. Like they're all crumpled up and they look ugly. Basically.
Yeah.
And this has already been trying to be repaired, but obviously they didn't realize that.
Yeah, I mean, you know the guy that got that mini wire cut? Lewis was mentioning that the engine harness itself, sorry if it's kind of dark here, but it's been pretty much tapered with. Not really good harness, so it might give me some issues when we make this a time attack engine. I guess it's like a mini wire tuck harness. He mentioned it was like $300-500, so we'll see how it goes. I mean,
this is the tension that we're gonna replace, the water pump.
Yep.
And then for sure one of the cylinders is low compression.
You think it might just be the head gasket, or you think it's an actual piston?
It could be a valve or something. That's why you're probably gonna need like super tech valve or some shit. But this is the oil pump back here. But sometimes people replace it, but we're not gonna use one of these brackets anymore. AC and power steering, shit like that.
Yeah. Clean that bad boy up. Give it a fresh paint as well.
The rear main, we can take off the cover, the manifold, the gasket, remove the head. You know what's Geigen or what? That's not OEM.
What is that?
The rear main?
That's the one we purchased, right?
Yeah. Do you see how thin it is?
Yeah. How's the clutch? 15K? Yeah. I mean, that's where we're gonna be at. You know that, right? Considering the chassis, all the suspension work you did.
Pay for that shit?
No, but I'm saying you paid in it in one way, right? Like, let's say the engine's what, 4K? As is, let's say the engine's 2K.
You're not gonna be fucking 15K.
Okay, maybe. By the end of the year, there's, I don't know. T37, that's already 2K. Tires, that's already 1K.
This shit, bro.
A seat, that's already 1K. That's 5K just in Ricardo pole position.
I'm like a fucking cheap bastard over there.
Okay, well, I don't know. Leave a comment, guys. Is a Recaro seat considered budget? I mean, you guys are the judge. If you guys were to build a car with the B16, what would be your budget? Like, what's a fair budget? What do you guys think? Should we do it a 10K budget, 15K budget?
Is there really a budget?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to do it less than 10K.
I don't think there's ever really.
You're buying the chassis and the motor, you already got fucking like 6.
No, that's what I'm saying, including the chassis. Anyways, guys, if you guys have this B16, I think we're at this point. I guess I'll just tell you what car it is. So, as you guys recall, Lewis did a L15 swap into a 6th gen Civic. Well, Group in Garage decided that.
He had a suspension clunk.
Who?
Him.
The Civic has a clunk?
Had one.
What was the clunk?
I tell you, I was thinking this, but I think it was like this when we added the spherical. The spherical bearing was the one making the clunk.
Alright, well,
It had one. And then it ruined it all for him.
Well, it has. Karen, look.
leave a comment, guys. What do you think is a fair budget for a 6 Gen 7 B16 swap car? Considering you had to buy the chassis, suspension, motor, and then everything else. I think 10K is pretty. I mean, I think 10K is pretty reasonable for. It's budget parts. I mean, we're not doing cheap parts. We're doing quality, but we're considering the price of it. You know, I mean, PCI is not budget at all.
Well, the whole car has PCI. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. PCI, that's already not budget. B16, that's. I mean, it is what it is. It's a free engine, I guess. But it has head gasket issues. I mean, the shell, it's a salvage title. So, I mean, it's pretty budget to me.
It has an Eimer cage.
It has an Eimer engineering cage. I mean, all right, maybe. All right, I'm not making my case here. I guess this is not a budget build, but it's reasonable. I don't know. I guess we're all in a different tax bracket, but I think it's a pretty reasonable project for myself. Maybe for an 18-year-old, it's not. But, 10K for me, I think it's a reasonable budget to play with. So, We're gonna put it on a motor. We're gonna put it on an engine mount here. Lewis took off the clutch. Looking at the clutch itself. Looking at the clutch, would you guys consider to reuse this, or should we get a new one? Up to you guys. Leave a comment. What should we do? One of the best investments, man.
When it's used right and not in a, what's the word?
Rush you.
I mean, it works good. Obviously, like the Honda bomb and stuff, you have to take off, but either with like a scraper or like a wire reel.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Like all the surface area with the gasket, you're gonna
yeah, you have to clean it up after. But
come afterwards with the. Do you prefer wire brush or blade or?
I like the wire brush just because I can put it on the drill.
Yeah.
And do it that way. But he prefers like a razor blade.
Yeah.
And then it does the same thing, but I think mine comes out cleaner. It's not, and it's faster too. It's not really fun.
Oh, so is this the official name? Thermal aqueous base parts washer.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I've only ever used it a handful of times. I haven't used it as much as him.
It's pretty efficient.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good therapy. Got the water going on. Sounds like you're in a Zen garden.
It's a little therapy. He just knows how to ruin it quick.
Yeah. Let's try and get the job done.
I need a bunch of this shit too.
Just like that, huh?
Someone's gonna ask for that one.
If you guys are interested in engine harness,
It's clapped.
it's clapped out. But I mean, you can make it work if you're on a budget. On a real budget, not our budget. Hey, man, to some people, that's gold right there. They're like, oh, original B16 harness? See how
Just giving you that, or? Yep, that's not OEM.
Oh,
You want this in the parts washer too?
yeah.
Yeah, replace these two. Those came in the kit?
I thought I bought those.
Pretty sure you bought it.
I know I bought this blue thing, but it should be black.
It looks like we need some T3 cams, bro. I don't know, bro. It's looking a little worn. I don't know, man. We need that dual VTEC, you know?
Yeah, you can see the lopes. I mean, I can't tell which one's.
This one's fucking.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that one.
Sounds like belt head and ITBs to me.
I don't think those are OEM bolts.
Those are not OEM bolts. These are also not OEM bolts. So has it been fucked with? Probably.
Yeah, looks like someone already started the budget build before us. All right, well, so far I think we're looking okay.
Very much
Fucking playing this. Yeah, so keep loosening it. It loosened a lot already. What is it?
Yeah, at least we got cam gears. It's probably the only good thing. I mean, we could reuse the belt, right?
I mean, it's not crapping good. Not anymore.
Not even give it a shot, not even a chance.
Oh, we should get the radium fucking rail. Ooh. It's like $80. Bro, how much more do you want to save, bro?
Leave a comment.
The whole build?
I know. This dude, this is a brand new belt, man.
Alright, put it on the forums.
This is OEM mint condition. You can even see the part number on it. Made in USA,
That's
guys.
like the one thing that they did.
The one thing that was good about this engine. I mean, the radium, it'd be pretty sick, huh?
What's going to?
The skunk to what?
Manifold?
Yeah. I mean, let's just adapt the K series manifold you got into the B series.
Okay.
We'll just let's just make a billet adapter that goes from the head to the K series one.
How about we use the L series one? We're there.
I mean, might as well. Let's see if the L series intake manifold is the same as B series. Let's see if technology's changed over.
You guys are doing a lot of what ifs right now.
Dude, what if? Imagine.
Go with what we're doing.
That's what I was gonna replace.
Well, it's good that everything's coming off easily.
I feel like you just jinxed it.
I kind of did, huh? All right, guys. I'll just shut up. I'll let you guys just enjoy them tear apart the engine. I mean, I was trying to increase the budget, but you know.
And I can increase it for you if you want.
No.
You let me know.
Morris said he's an authorized user.
Are you an authorized user on the Chinese business credit card?
Look at this right here.
What's up?
So they already had this one, right?
Yeah.
So they added this one. For reassurance. So the most I have to replace this hose.
Yeah.
As a fun fact, did you know that we're authorized Honda dealers?
That is true, guys. If you guys need OEM Honda parts, let us know. We'll beat the online parts.
They get pretty good prices too. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not. It's not Group and Garage. I mean, those
Here for that.
Just saying, they give good prices. I haven't signed my NDA. Hey, I haven't signed my NDA, so we get a.
Like, you see this? You know what's funny? It already has like the heater cord delete.
Does it?
Yeah, cause look, they already looped it.
Does it matter on intake or exhaust?
Why would they do the heater core delete?
Race car. Look at this. That's a fucking loop right there.
We're gonna put this.
Not gonna lie.
So we need this new hose.
But those hoses are all brittle.
I mean, these might as well change these.
That's the type R part you can get. This is actually a valve delete, but look at this shit. Look at this. The machine shop is gonna have some fun taking this shit off.
It's like a paper. Oof. No, we're not gonna recycle the engine. People dying for this engine, and you're over here just trying to throw it all away. See, guys, this is what happens with kids these days. They think you could just go to the store and buy it on Amazon.
Turn around, let's just do that.
I mean, what do you guys think? Should we just slap a K series instead? I don't know, guys. If you guys had an option, would you do a B series, K series, or an L series? Because Morris would rather do an L series, but
I would.
I'm still curious what oil filter this is, man. It's like a more. I thought it was Mugen, man, because it was black, but
It's like micro, whatever.
oh yeah, that's gonna be some good machining time right there.